drinky drink, man. Get the drinky drink, man.
Hey man, man, I seen you was at the game yesterday. How was that, Brett? Was it on USC homecoming?
It was.
Dang.
It was some nice. It was a nice scenery.
I bet it was. I bet it was.
It was a nice scenery. Florida.
They had
so
Florida
they had
for
Florida.
homecoming.
Yeah, they played Florida. They were supposed to win. Was up by 10, 7 minutes left.
It was a great game. They took that L though.
Brought to you by Drinky Drink.
Drinky Drink, man. Drinky Drink, man. This is the Talk What You Know podcast.
Oh man, we back
coming to you live, man. We back at you, man. Appreciate all the support, man.
Appreciate you.
We still rolling.
Still rolling.
For sure, man. Yeah, man. We at Creative Soul Studio, man, Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful Sunday. You know what I mean? NFL Sunday.
Sunday.
You know what I mean?
Man, shout out to Cam. We in the A with it.
I see.
Shout out to Cam.
I see. You see them repping, man. The boys, you know, we took that up, but they got tight.
He don't even look brave.
We just gonna dive right on into that, man. Sports is what's going on right now. The NFL, you know what I mean? My boys just won today. Baltimore Ravens,
good
beat
win.
the Titans, got a good win. Should be undefeated, but that's neither here or there. But you know what I mean? We pretty much gonna talk about the pulse of the NFL, what's going on, NBA, Dame Lillard trade, all that good stuff, man. So as far as let's pretty much evaluate our teams. We had our predictions. I think that first episode about what we thought our teams would be records. We about one quarter in the season. You know what I mean? So Panthers. We got Cam Newton jersey over here, Jabbar.
Let's start it off with that.
What's going on with the Panthers right now?
Let's talk about that.
Hey man, I'm just praying for a win.
Praying for a win.
I'm praying for a win, man. Everybody that's at church today, go to the altar and pray for my guys, man. We struggling. We was up 14-0 earlier. Now
the struggle is real.
That's all I can say.
That's all you can say.
Man,
that's all I can say.
Man.
So much to say.
I just don't know which direction we going, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction we going. Next year we don't have no first round picks. So
how you feel about Bryce so far?
I mean, I feel Bryce doing the best he can do, bro. I mean, it's kind of hard to be a brand new quarterback and then run behind a sorry offensive line.
Okay.
You can't expect a quarterback to be successful. I mean, I do think we got to be a little patient with it. We definitely got to be patient.
Right.
But he's running for his life for sure. He definitely running for his life.
I'm running for my life.
Man, but Bryce is kind of short, man. And also, man, you know what I mean. Y'all had the first pick of the draft, so it's like it is like pretty much a brand new start over for you.
It's a reason why you got the first
I think
pick.
we shot ourselves in the foot a lot of different ways. Trading DJ Moore. I think we probably should have just waited and probably just went in and grabbed CJ Stroud with the pick we had. You know what I'm saying? Just because we don't have no first round picks and we picked up Miles Sanders who can't read a hole to save his life. You know what I'm saying? So
middle of the pack back.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, anybody can run behind Philadelphia Eagles offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can run behind that. So I think we kind of messed up with that. I mean, but we got to make the best of what we got. And we ain't got much. So prayers.
Hey.
I ain't gonna say that. Y'all got some talent. You just brought about 2 or 3 players off.
Okay, who?
What you mean who?
You said we got some talent. Who we got?
You got the number 1 pick. He gonna be good.
Bryce, yeah.
You still got Adam Thielen. You still what's that number 5 name?
Adam Thielen, 32,
your number
31,
one?
32.
What's number 5 name?
Chenault.
I mean, you got some decent talent.
No, we got some decent guys.
Sometimes you just got to figure it out, man. You use number 1 for a reason. Then you say you had a chance to still get the number 3 pick. So it means you weren't that good last year either. So it's about a rebuilding process. At least you done been there. And I mean, you've been a fan of Carolina Panthers.
Right.
Been here since 01, 2000, something like that.
Yeah.
So you know the ups and downs come. At least you've been there twice. Through the ups and downs. You took some years where you ain't win no games, but been to Super Bowl twice.
But it's the thing, they only remember if you win it.
Yeah, man.
I said that, but you were talking about my boys, but move on.
How about the boys? Move on to the boys.
Had to feel myself.
What's going on with the boys, man? Dallas Cowboys. What's our record? 3-2?
Yeah, 3-2. I still got us winning 12, 13 ball games.
Okay.
What I say about the boys is, man, they still searching for their identity. I think not necessarily searching for it, but trying to fulfill who they are in their identity, and a lot of inconsistency right now from the gameplay on both sides of the ball, through players and through coaching. So the talent is most certainly there. Got shellacking by the 49ers 42-10. We already seen it. We knew We seen what happened. That's the best 49ers done played all year, and that's the worst we done played all year.
I think it's more coaching with y'all though. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, coaching. I can say it's a lot to do with coaching. That's what it started at the top first, but the players too. You got to go play too. You got to go play the game and execute what you've been asked to execute. And sometimes, if it's off at the top, I get it. But I say we still got 12 to 13 ball games that we're gonna win. 49ers, that was a little hash in the mark. Even Arizona, like you said, I feel like both of those games were definitely coaching, but who knows?
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But hey, I got a question as a Cowboy fan. How you feel about 11 from Heaven, Micah Parsons, in this podcast? Do you think, is it good? Is it, is it a distraction? How you feel about it?
I get what he's trying to do. It's a different day and age. The younger guys coming up, and you can make a buck off of your name. And it's just another way to keep your name in the media, and also another way to make some money. So to me, to answer your question, is it good on that end? Yes. If you're talking about the focus for the football end, right now, I can't say until the end of the year, but I'm in my personal opinion, I would say no, because I need to be spending that time looking at film, looking in the lab. I need to always be in the lab for the most part. And I ain't saying that you're not, but I mean, you taking that time out to do, after the game, all that type of stuff, which is cool and everything. But after the game, I'm going back to the tapes. I'm looking at tapes from 5-10 years ago. Yeah, I'm looking to see how can I get an advantage on this team and just shellacking my ass. So, that's something that, that's something that I think he should consider. But, like I say, this day and age, I get it. They a lot of more people are doing it. Correct. It's a buck. Get you some money. So ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just another way to make bread.
I'm glad ain't nobody from my team doing that.
Yeah, they don't got nothing doing that.
I mean, no business. They still need. Oh, okay. I got you.
They got no business.
I mean, that's.
Yeah, it's pros and cons.
I get it. I get why they doing it though. Think about it. You got your own name or whatnot. Why not go make a buck off your own name?
No, I'm saying in our situation, we ain't.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's like it's good, but at the same time, like you're saying, it's a good and a bad side to that.
It can definitely be
especially if you start losing.
I wouldn't do it. I don't know if he do it every day or he just do it after the game.
I think he do it after the game.
Yeah, he do it after the game for sure. At least once a week. I got one more question.
I ain't mad at that though. Once a week, if he just doing it once, I mean that's just a little time out. But I'll say don't give the other teams.
He been saying a lot though. He
been saying a whole lot. Yeah. He
been talking a lot.
I mean, hey,
he making headlines.
I ain't mad at the defense.
He was pressed about that kettle shirt move. He was pressed.
Well, if he gonna back it up, go back it up.
He gonna back it up. So how you feel about 88? Your boy CD Lamb, is he a number one receiver?
He's a number one receiver.
He is.
Y'all gotta understand.
True number one.
Yes, you gotta understand. It's a lot of receivers in the league. This is the most depth of receivers we've ever seen. So it's just not a top 5 that can just be starting as a number one. It's just not a top 10. It got to about 50.
Top 5 that can be starting.
No, I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not a top 5. That you look like that's the only number ones we got in the league. No, it's done got to a point where it's 15 receivers that can be a number one on somebody's team at least. That's just, I mean, if you want to name them down, just go look.
I don't know about
15,
no,
15. Probably like 7,
That's
8.
a strong. That's a 15 is a bit.
Probably about 7, 8.
It's some good receivers, but it ain't no clear cut ones.
Wide receivers.
It ain't 15
NFL,
clear cut ones.
Nah. I see like 7, 8.
7 to 8. I'm cool.
Is Mike Evans a number one?
Absolutely.
Yes, he's a one.
That's one right there. Is DeAndre Hopkins a number one?
No, not no more.
He's a one.
He's a one.
He's still one.
He's a one for the Titans.
He's still a one.
Though.
Two. That's 2 right there.
I'm gonna give DeAndre that respect.
He's not a number. You from the 864? We rock with you, D Hop. We do. But them days over with. You're not a number one no more. Man, I'm gonna say it. Strong. You're not a number one no more. Okay. It's over with.
Okay. Is Justin Jefferson number one?
Absolutely.
So we'll say 2 right there then, right? Tyreek Hill.
Correct.
3.
Tyreek Hill.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Right.
4. St. Brown, Amon from the Lions.
Negative.
Crazy,
no.
man. Y'all gotta watch.
Negative.
No, sir.
Negative.
Devontae Adams.
Correct.
That's 5. DK Metcalf.
You won.
6.
Yeah.
AJ Brown. 7.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. 8.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta think about
Jamal
that. What you mean?
Yeah, I said about 7, 8.
What we
7,
talking?
8. It ain't.
Garrett Wilson 9.
No.
Yes, Garrett Wilson.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
He a one.
He's a one. He's a one.
I'm gonna give you
But
that.
you can't-
I'm gonna
but you
give you
can't-
that.
but
But
listen.
I understand your bar.
No,
with
man.
hesitation.
No, he's not a number one.
He's a one. He's a one.
So he coming on Cowboys and starting?
Yes.
That is number one?
Yes.
Over CD?
He's just right there with him. He got the talent. His talent. You looking at the QB he got. We just erased the QB that he got and put him on a team that actually have a QB. The guy got talent.
The same. I say him and CD's the same. So if you're gonna say
CD
one, you can say.
I done named you about 10 already.
I still think about 7 or 8.
I done named you about 10 already.
I'm a St. Brown, no. And Garrett Wilson still a no for me.
It's a no. It's what I'm saying.
I done named you about 10 already. Mike Williams. You don't think he's a one?
Mike Williams who? From Clemson?
Yeah.
No.
He is.
He's not even the number 1 on the Chargers.
Who's the one?
Keenan Allen, the number 1.
Mike Williams is if
No,
you
sir.
right.
No,
Mike Williams
sir.
is up there.
1B,
George
1A.
George Pickens, he a one?
No.
Yes, he is.
He a one. He a one.
George Pickens is
Suck
number
ain't
1.
watching football if you don't think George Pickens is number
How
one.
is George Pickens number 1?
What you mean?
Tell me how's he number 1?
His talent.
Why?
He's talented.
Why?
You look at a guy's talent. What are you talking about?
But listen,
His numbers may not be that.
no, okay, that's what it's about, though.
But
it's
he's
about,
elite,
listen,
though.
guys, listen,
Now
hold on.
you gotta
Time
trade
out,
go
time
to
out,
guy.
time out, bro,
You
time
got
out,
Kenny
time out,
Pickett
time
as a
out, time out,
quarterback.
time out.
Come on, man.
Time out, guys, time out.
Kenny Pickett.
At the end of the day, you can't go off just off talent. You
Carolina-
gotta go off what
Carolina
producing,
taking.
bro.
Carolina
Hold on,
taking.
But let me talk though, bro. Let
Go
me
ahead.
talk.
Carolina
Let me
taking.
talk. You gotta talk about what they do as they producing, bro. You can't just say, oh yeah, well he got the talent, so he a number 1. How did it even make sense?
He's a one.
How did that make sense, Jordan? Tell me.
What I'm gonna say on the team is when I think number 1, when I'm saying George Pickens, he is the best receiver on their team. He's
Absolutely.
the number 1. He's the number 1
On
target
Pittsburgh.
on their team.
His talent.
So
His talent is number 1.
As for talent, because he
Yeah.
made ridiculous catches.
ain't watching.
Even when they played us,
He ain't watching.
they made one play when they beat us last week, and it was that bomb to him.
Of course.
He got that elite talent enough to qualify him to be a 1.
He has
Now,
the
but now-
potential to be the number 1. That's what you're saying.
he's
But
the
he's
one
not a number
on
1
that
though.
team right now.
He's not a number 1.
He's a number
though.
1, man.
Okay.
He's number 1 on Pittsburgh.
He's a number 1.
He's number 1 on
he's number
Pittsburgh.
1.
He'll go to another team and be a number
He's
1
a number
receiver.
1 receiver.
He's a 1.
I'm gonna give
Okay,
him
yeah,
that
he
respect,
could.
but
He could. He could.
He's a 1.
That's the same thing with Adam Thielen. Go to another team and be a number 1, but he's not. He's not still not
No, he
number 1.
can't. He
Adam
can't go
Thielen
anywhere and
not.
be a 1.
Adam Thielen numbers
He can't.
better than George Pickens. What are y'all talking about? You talking
But
about
his
nobody
talent's
watching
not.
football?
His
You
talent's
talking
not.
about nobody watching football? You not watching football?
His
then.
his talent's not.
If we talking about numbers, right?
Who's more
We talking
talented?
about come on, man.
I'm looking at placing the guy on the same field as Adam Thielen. He gonna get off before he
Okay,
is.
so y'all
gonna get
talking
off.
about what they can do, not what they did.
He
bro.
gonna get
That don't
off.
matter. What you can do and what you did.
Who Adam
performing though? Pickens performing.
Who Adam Thielen quarterback is?
Who
Or was when he was performing?
Kirk
Cousins. Who if George Pickens has a QB? It matters, man. So as
George
we
Pickens
talking
been
about,
in the league 2 years, bro. What
it
you
matters.
talking about?
And as a
rookie.
talent wise, he definitely looked way better than Adam Thielen.
Okay, so-
he jumped high. His routes look better. He's athletic.
So has George Pickens has over 1,000 yard receiving?
I don't know. I ain't looked at
Okay,
that.
so how's he a number 1 receiver without
I ain't
1,000 yard
looked at that.
receiving, bro?
I ain't
It makes
looked
no
at
sense,
that.
bro.
George
That's what I'm
Pickens.
talking about. It makes no sense.
George
What are you
Pickens.
talking about?
He's elite, man.
George Pickens.
He's elite. He's elite, but he's not number 1.
He got 801 and 4 touchdowns right now. This shit. I'm sorry.
Has he had 1,000 yard receiving?
No,
You ain't
last
asked my
year.
question.
No, last year he had 801.
801.
Last year he had 801, exactly.
I'm sorry. Last year
exactly.
he
He's
had
not
801.
number 1. Exactly. Wrong again.
No, it
Thank
ain't
you.
wrong. It ain't. What are we talking
Moving along,
about?
guys.
What are we talking about?
Moving along.
Man. Well, hey,
Adam
my boy,
Thielen.
my boy say Jabari say George Pickens is.
He's
not
a
number
1.
man. But hey,
He's the one. Pull the poll out on that.
Hey,
Is
come
George
on,
Pickens a number 1?
Hey.
We're gonna ask the
Is
people.
George Pickens a number
Is
1?
George Pickens a number 1?
Okay, no. Can a receiver be a number 1 receiver without having 1,000 yard receiving?
Okay.
Come on, man.
We'll
Make it
leave
make
it.
sense, guys.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I like to have George
Y'all
Pickens.
watch football. Somebody ain't. I ain't gonna say who.
Carolina
I ain't gonna say who.
Panthers. Carolina
I ain't gonna
Panthers
say
like
who.
to
No,
have
we
George.
ain't talking about Carolina. We talking about
George
receivers,
Pickens.
man.
He'll like to have George
Real talk.
Pickens.
Real
Carolina
talk.
Panthers.
Change it to the Panthers.
Carolina Panthers like to have George Pickens.
That's how you
They like to have.
That's how you somebody lose the argument.
like to have
They changed the topic.
I know I would.
Moving along.
The boys
Moving
would
along.
like to have him.
So how you feel about the Ravens, man?
Hey man, honestly, man, I'm a little on edge with us, man. We're supposed to be undefeated right now. Like the games we lost, we pretty much let go. We lost at the end of the game. Just simple mishaps. Offense go dead. And we dropping balls last game. You know what I
Right.
mean? With the Steelers, we supposed to blow them out. Just simple mishaps. I don't think the offense is all the way there yet. But we on track. Like today, I seen some progress. We had some little momentum going.
They had a big game.
But even in the second half, we went a little dead. So, I'm still looking for us to put together a full game offensively so we can really see what we got. You know what I mean? Because we got the potential, but at some times we just get laps on offense, man. Like the defense is playing great. Like I ain't even got no words with the defense. But the offense, man, we should be a little bit better. But, with it being a brand new offense, I'm getting in a little time. You know what I mean? We won today. We lead in the division. So, you know what I mean? We just got to keep playing. But we got the Lions next week, and I think that's going to be a real good test to see, you know, where we really at. Cause,
the Lions balling, too.
Yeah, because if we come out and play like we did today or how we been playing, we ain't going to win. That's just plain and simple.
Is Lamar Jackson the top 3 quarterback in the league?
You know, we had this conversation.
Top 3?
A top 3. That's a good question. And when you ask me that, I really, at first I ain't know, but, you know, when I got to calling him out, you know what I mean, I think it's a good argument that he could be number 3. You know what I mean?
He top 3.
So, I'm trying to think. Who won it, too?
Pat Mahomes.
Pat.
And you can, for me, either going to indicate Josh Allen or Burrow.
Burrow not top 3. Not after this year. Based on what he did this year, he ain't top 3.
I give Burrow, he top 8.
10.
I think
he top 10 for sure.
He top 5?
Top 8.
Damn, Burrow top 5.
And we going overall career
I don't
probably.
know about that, man.
Overall career probably.
That's tough.
But this year he's stinking up the place though. I ain't gonna lie.
So we got 1 as Pat Mahomes, 2 as
who said Josh Allen.
I got in 3. I put Lamar at 3.
Lamar can play for any of my teams.
I put him at 3. I put Lamar at 3. Just think about he got a winning record with the Ravens, and they ain't never gave him a wide receiver, Cam Newton. So I mean, you know, just look.
He's elite.
He's elite. I gotta give him that.
No, for sure. You gotta get. Yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give top 3, top 5.
Lamar Jackson, top 3 quarterback. You know,
I give him that.
Top 3, top 5 for sure.
4 and 5. You know, they can. Whoever else can come after them on 4 and 5. I ain't mad if you put Joe Burrow in the 5, in the 4 or 5 spot.
Yeah. Herbert, you want to throw Herbert in there maybe?
Nah, he's not there. But
Herbert?
No, he's not there.
He won.
He's a hype guy. They got so much hype built around him.
I thought
he's a great white hope.
Potential.
He's a hype guy.
Potential.
Nah, he's been here long enough to go say something though.
Yeah, he been.
George Pickens gonna make some noise. I don't know why he's a playmaker.
No, George Pickens a baller. I like George Pickens.
He's a playmaker. He gonna make some noise.
I like Pickens. He a baller.
If he can get away from Pickett.
Yeah, see, they're gonna keep Pickett, man. That's he a Pittsburgh boy too, so you know. They're going to keep Pickett as long as they can, man.
Yeah.
Lamar, okay, so we got him at top 3.
But yeah, Lamar top 3, man, you know. But yeah, man, we're going to see how we keep going, man. I'm expecting, you know, good things. Odell had a nice little catch today. We finally seen Odell run a little bit. Seen a little flash. I seen a flash.
Deezy, he get hurt, did he?
Nah.
Oh, my fault, Deezy. I ain't trying to do you like that.
Odell got right on up, but hey. We're going to see where we go. We're going to see where we go. So right now, who the best right now? Who can we say the best team in the league right now?
It's hard, man, but
Philly or San Fran.
Philly, San Fran. I agree with that.
Philly or San Fran.
Them the 2 top.
I mean, Buffalo playing solid.
Still gotta go with Kansas City.
No, sir.
I still got. Just
because they won a Super Bowl. That's what you're saying? Like based off that,
they the best team in the league right now.
They know how to win too.
So you
how many games they lost?
You think they can beat the 49ers?
They lost 1 to the Lions.
One to the Lions.
Yeah,
that was the first game of the season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The first game.
They know how to win, man.
You think they can beat the 49ers now? Or Philly?
I think the 49ers had a great game against us. I still think they're trying to figure it out too.
I think the 49ers is good.
Figure it out.
I think they
what they trying to figure out. What they trying to figure out,
bro? I ain't gonna lie.
Because they've been in. If you look at the games prior to them playing us, they wasn't playing up to that level. Man. You just gotta watch the team.
They was beat.
It was teams.
Yeah, they playing Cleveland right now.
Yeah, it's 10-10. But it was teams prior to us that wasn't better than us that they struggled with. If you watch them games, it's just when they came out against us, they got up for us. So I give them that, but. I still think they going through their woes. I mean, they undefeated right now.
Who the only undefeated team? San Fran and San Fran and Philly. That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and Philly ain't play nobody either. I mean,
Philly solid though.
They got a solid team.
Philly solid though.
They got the talent. They got the talent. It's the same thing with San Fran. They just benefiting off of not playing nobody just as good as them.
Word.
I mean, but it's a league though.
Yeah,
it's a league.
Yeah,
you know this ain't
you
like
can
college.
Only play who on your schedule.
Still like college.
It's still early, man. We in week 5, week 6, week 5.
Week 6.
Yeah,
so
it's early.
Have this conversation with me at the end of the year when we going towards into it, and then we'll see how we looking and how everybody is talking and everything.
When is that game? When the Panthers play the Cowboys, man?
We play the Cowboys in like 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
Must be your first win.
How you feeling about that right now?
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest, man. I'm not confident in the Panthers at all. We just got to get a win first.
Y'all gonna get one, bro.
I'm hoping, but I'm not. But to be honest, I'm not confident. I mean, on paper, the Cowboys are better than us on paper for sure. But I mean,
we should win the game.
We better anyway.
It just depends. I mean, we got the home field advantage.
Y'all can't score 28.
Bryce, Bryce been solid. We can't score. Y'all can't score 28 either.
Yeah, we can.
Look at
Y'all, we will.
The 49ers y'all score 10.
We gonna score 40 on y'all.
I mean, Arizona beat y'all.
But that's not saying too much.
49ers beat y'all.
But y'all gonna beat us?
I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Okay. I want to see.
I'm honest. I'm honest.
I want to see if you was gonna jump off.
We're gonna compete though. We're gonna compete.
It's definitely gonna be a good game.
We're gonna compete.
It's gonna be a good game. Well, speaking of all of that, what about we transition? You know what I mean, to the NBA.
NBA.
I think the preseason just started. It's a few moves, a few trades.
Yeah.
And then went down. They sent the boy Dame Lillard to the Bucks. You know what I mean? Drew Holiday to the Celtics.
Yeah.
Surround my boy with
both good pickups for both teams.
Correct.
Surround my boy with Giannis with more talent.
I think that was a better move than Miami for sure. Personally.
Yeah. And also Dame Lillard filed for I know this is our subject, but he filed for divorce not too long ago too. Goddamn.
He said he said I don't need no distraction. Everybody got the way.
Like damn.
Everybody got the way. No distraction. I want their ring.
Yeah. Shout out to Dame Lillard though.
Shout out to Dame Lillard.
Shout out to
How you
Dame.
feel about the Bucks, man? The Bucks the best team?
They definitely favorites in the East for sure. They gotta be
over the Celtics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I like the Celtics. They got Porzingis, right? And
no, not the
nice
Celtics got a solid
squad.
squad. But I mean, Giannis the best player in the league. So
dang. What about Joel Embiid?
No.
Nah.
I mean, we already
Joe
he can't do that.
Joel Embiid without Harden is not doing nothing.
He played too soft. He's 7'2" and he's
I like his game, but he needs a counterpart.
7'2" and fadeaways.
Yeah. Everybody needs somebody else though.
He looked
That's true. But I think Giannis can do more by himself than Joel Embiid can, if that makes sense.
Joel Embiid's
not a defensive guy.
He needs somebody as good as him or better than him because he's the type of guy. If they don't win, he gonna point fingers.
Who, Joel?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he gonna point. I mean, just look at everybody. He pointing fingers on. And don't get me wrong, he had games where he's definitely performed for the series. But when they take L's, he's definitely one of the reasons why they taking L's too. I ain't seen too many games where he putting up 40 and 10 and they taking L's.
Last year was definitely Harden's fault though. I think so for sure.
Yeah, you can't really count on Harden.
Then it's Ben Simmons' fault too.
Yeah.
It's everybody's fault. When he gonna take accountability? When is it gonna be Joel Embiid's fault that they can't get over the hump?
I respect that.
Everybody's fault.
They still tripping picking Tobias Harris over Jimmy.
Yeah. And Jimmy, see, so that's who he need. He needs somebody like that that's gonna get off on his ass because he needs somebody that's gonna say, "Hey man, stop all that soft shit and take it up and dunk the damn ball. Quit all this fadeaway hitting the ground." You and AD, y'all must be playing with the same. Y'all must be practicing together.
He a little more durable than
AD. They about the same. Both of them motherfuckers fall on the ground a lot.
Niggas will fall and get their head hurt real quick.
AD will fall and be out for 2 months though.
Yeah, man. Speaking of, what do you think about LeBron, man? What season is for LeBron? 21? We got any expectations for Breezy this year? For me personally, as a LeBron fan, I'm at the point now where I don't got like high expectations for LeBron, like to get another ring. I'm at the point now where I'm just appreciating being able to watch him still play.
I mean, this is what people got to notice about this year. This is the first year that they going into it with a full team and not having to worry about free agency or nothing like that. So
Correct.
I think it's big, man, to going in the training camp and having all your guys there. Bron usually don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be big. And two, I think in order for them to make that push, man, AD gotta take over and be their number one. That's gonna have to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way they're gonna be able to go to the next step because I mean, yeah, Bron can still ball, but come on, man, Bron damn near 40. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be able to play all the minutes how he been playing. You know what I'm saying? So, AD gotta make that push. But I think it was big for Austin Reeves to play for the USA team though, just to just get some confidence on this belt. You know what I'm saying? Just get some confidence. I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? Especially playing. A lot of guys are good, but you gotta have that confidence to be able to take your game to the next level. And I think him playing with USA gave him a little confidence. You know what I'm saying? That's
sad that ball went down that bad that he got to play. I mean, kudos to him getting to play in the league, but nah, man, he wasn't supposed to be on that USA team.
But you also gotta think, man. Ever since Paul George got hurt, man, a lot of guys been kind of hesitant to play.
He wasn't supposed to be on that team.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he's a top 5 guard in the league or nothing like that.
I'm glad, but I'll say with the Lakers, I think y'all got more depth now. It's good.
Sure.
Y'all done added some pieces. With LeBron, what I want to see from him, like you say, is can he make it the whole season? without no major injuries or nothing like that. That's the one thing. 'Cause he had a point to where it's just mental for him, and now he got to get past the physical point to where he got a little slower, people done got faster, athleticism done went down a little bit. So the biggest thing I want to see is, can he make it through the year? Is he gonna do the Kawhi and Paul George time management time?
They got the little new rule now.
Yeah, with that little management.
Well, I think you can't sit 2 guys out.
Yeah.
You can't sit 2 guys out, something like that.
Two stars out at the same time. But hey, man, LeBron don't be load managing, man.
He don't
be
though.
trying to
He
act
really
like
don't.
LeBron don't go out there and play.
He tries to
now
sneak
LeBron
it
play
in
the
there,
game
though.
now. Come
He
on
tries to
now.
sneak it in there.
Like
He tries to sneak it in there.
LeBron go out there and play.
What I'm saying is, he's getting older, so I don't know what he's going. Yes, he has in the past, but what is he going to do? Because he going to run out of gas eventually. He going to need AD to step up and be that guy.
He ran out of gas against Denver.
AD need to have an MVP-like season for them to really do what they need
AD
to do.
is kind of like the Cowboys. He going to play hard this game, then the next game. He's like, what the fuck is this person at? Like, this is not the team that I remember. That's what he's like. So he got to get on the path for, I'm a big-ass nigga down low. I move like a guard, and they can't nobody stay in front of me. And I'm strong, the big ass shoulders, and I need to go up strong. So he got to get that mentality. But LeBron, like I said, I just want to see him make it through the whole year, because he's getting older. And we know as we get older, it's hard to make it through the whole year. But Vince Carter, he's somebody that made it through, at an older age. But
Vince Carter went on Brown level though.
Yeah,
he wasn't. But I'm saying, if you're looking at somebody, I mean, he's blessed to be. He was blessed.
Oh no, for sure, absolutely.
42, 43,
absolutely.
still out there, still out there balling.
He still can shoot.
But I'll say with y'all, man, the Lakers, it's gonna be interesting. Y'all open up with Denver, and Golden State open up with the Suns.
See, I think that's why my Panthers so sorry. I think God trying to humble me. You know what I'm saying, for this LA run that we about to make and get Bron his last ring, so he can walk off in the sunset. So God, if this is it, just let me know. You know what I'm saying. I'll take a losing season as long as my boy Bron can get that extra ring.
Love to see Bron get another ring. That'd be great.
I would love to.
Great, man. That'd be great. But also, what else, man? College football, man. I want to just touch on this real quick. Yeah. Colorado. Friday they took an L to Stanford. I went that game. First of all, I don't know why they be scheduling these games at 10:30 late, but I guess they on the other side of the country.
I ain't gonna lie, every Colorado game I fell asleep on,
bro. It was halftime, bro, and it was almost 1 o'clock. Bro.
I'm fighting.
I was like, Brett. So I fell asleep, but when I woke up, I see they lost, and I'm like, Brett, what the hell happened?
That receiver for Stanford is like that.
Oh my God,
he was balling.
Coaching happened. Dion, I love you, Dion.
Yeah, it's time to have this conversation about Dion real quick.
Hey, I get it. Look, when you was playing the game prime, you backed it up when you played the game. When you go out there and do your high step, talk junk, you backed it up. You earned the right to do that, correct. Man. These guys, I get it's your son, and the Travis guy, I get that. But these guys showing, doing all this and all that, they putting a target on their back. So if they gonna do that stuff, they gonna do that type of stuff. But they gotta go out. They gotta be disciplined first. Number one, can't have no dumb penalties. You had like 17 penalties in that game. So you can't do nothing like that. That's number one. Number two, if you're going to also do that, you got to come out and play, because you're going to have a target on your back. It's like the Dallas Cowboys. Again, I reference them. You're going to have a target on your back every game that you coming in and playing. Yep. You're going to play some of these top teams like Oregon that come in, they got better talent than you overall, that's going to come in and try to walk the dog on you and make a point. So you kind of want to come in with a humble mentality. Nothing wrong with celebrating. I get it. But all that right here and this right here, got $4 million. I understand that, NIL deals and stuff like that. That's good.
$4 million is crazy.
But hey, man, I need some coaching to be done by you, my brother. But you still early in age, so I ain't gonna take it out on you. It's a learning lesson for you more than it is for them kids.
But I mean, I also think what we gotta understand too, though, it's the first year that this program has actually been a reputable program. You know what I'm saying?
Now they might not win another game.
So it's they're gonna have to gradually get there. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times when we see teams like that, we want them to be successful so fast. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta understand it's still a process though.
Yeah, I think also like with them though, like they have somewhat like proving themselves. Like that game, we expected them to win that game.
Oh,
like,
it's not
absolutely. We know it's the beginning, but what we've seen from them so far, the team is straight enough to where they're supposed to be beating teams like Stanford.
Absolutely.
And you can tell like the way they losing is like they ain't got it all there. Whenever they get hit with some adversity, shit just go downhill. And you can tell, like you're saying, with the coaching, like it's certain stuff going on. Even with playing 12, Hunter, how y'all feel about him playing Travis Hunter as much as he playing them? I think that they're kind of centering things around that a little too much because it's great athletes. Like one of the corners was a 5-star recruit.
Oh, yeah, McClain.
He barely kind of playing now because he came back in. But it's like you got Travis Hunter playing all these players on defense, coming on offense. Like,
I think
it's too much.
I mean, because he lacerated his spleen or what he lacerated?
Liver or
something like that. I think he should have set him out one more game. I think he should set him out one more game. And 2, I'm not bringing him back and playing him both ways. I'm not doing it as a coach.
It was heavy though. I wouldn't say it's so heavy.
If you're gonna play him both ways, like he's saying, don't play him so much on one side of the ball. You need to give him limited amount of snaps anyway. Bump the game. You lost anyway. Right. You up 29-0, and you playing this guy that's heavy. He getting smoked on one side of the ball. Yes. And he's doing pretty good on the other side. For one thing, you need to take the ball out your son's hands so much. Number 3, I think that might be Deion's godson. Number 3, he's a freshman. You need to get that kid some more carries, man. Give him. He's talented, man. You got to get that kid some more touches, man. You doing too much with your son.
He was balling first 3 games for sure.
Your son, he's good. I like him. He's poised, whatnot in the pocket, but he's not you in the athleticism. As an athleticism point, you gotta understand that even the one on defense ain't you in the athleticism point, and that's okay. But you gotta be smart. You can't come out here and let him have 50 attempts in passing, and then you look in the rushing column and he leading with 13 rushes, and he ain't even athletic. So you gotta be smart, man. You just gotta reassess. This I hear you talking about the love of the sport. They ain't got it. They like it and all this. That's good, all good and damn. If you love it, you test yourself to go back to the drawing boards and rethink about what you're doing a little bit.
Yeah, and I think even like as a player on that team, like even with Hunter, like as a player, like if I'm out there and I'm getting some PT, even with the number the 14, the one at USC who went off almost 200 yards. Yeah. Like when Travis Hunter come back, it's like you don't see them as much. You know what I mean? So it's like as a player, I can see that kind of like getting me down a little bit because like I had this opportunity and I showed that I can play, but now when they come back, it's like I ain't getting in like that. I ain't getting that shine. So I feel like, at some point, that's going to be them conversations going on within that program that I think Prime going to have to figure out, you know what I mean, as far as finding a good balance between giving everybody they shine. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting though.
I think Colorado is very talented on the offensive side of the ball in the skill position. The skill position is talented. Facts. Front, the O line, the D line, they got to build right there. And they defense, oh my goodness, they DBs. Man, they can't cover a slant and they can't tackle to save them lives. So
that stands for around like 8 slants.
We got to get right. You said this defensive back is your thing, my guy. That's your thing. So we got to get the DBs right. We can't stop a slant yet, Prime.
I think he need to play Kamani more because, like you said, when Kamani was in the last 3 games, he was balling. So I think they need to play.
They got multiple talent.
I think with Travis Hunter getting hurt, like I think it was very irresponsible for him to play in both ways as soon as he came back. That's super irresponsible. I think so.
But look, offense wasn't the issue that last game. They had him 29-0 that game.
But that's what I'm saying. He should have. I feel like he should have plugged Kamani in and said, "Hey, Travis, you just gonna play offense, right? You gonna play offense this game."
Yeah, you know and it's crazy because at the same time, it's like, you putting them over there, but they throwing at them.
They throwing at him.
It ain't like you shutting them down, especially on this game. So it's like, bro, they coming at you.
I got a question for y'all. So do y'all think that size will be a factor for Travis Hunter? Because, I mean, he played against a big receiver. That receiver from Stanford was big. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that because he
ain't. Think so?
I don't think Travis Hunter not short.
I'm saying like weight wise because I think Travis Hunter probably like 160 maybe.
I think playing both sides of the ball is what his thing is because it's about he just coming back. He got to get his focus back in.
Right.
He got to get it. First of all, they all got to get their heads out their asses.
They got to.
And that starts from the head coach because he letting them get away with murder right now.
Yeah.
Because they ain't proved nothing yet. They come to Colorado. Yeah, they don't won more games than they did last year. But they almost had a shot to win. To get a bowl game. But now you lost a game that you weren't supposed to lose to Stanford. Yeah. And these next games, man, they might not win another game the rest of this year. Yeah. You go look and see who they got to play. They might not win another game the rest of this year. I ain't saying they not, but they might not because the teams that they playing, they not slouches.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like with a team like Stanford, like you saying, with them talking too much and they being real flashy, you gonna get these teams best. They ain't coming out slack. Yeah. Like they trying to beat you, and when every time they win, they want to throw up the Sador too.
Yeah, they want to do that every time.
So it's every time. You know what I mean? Like all that shit come with the game. Man.
I wonder where you get that from. You been had money.
The real is the watch.
It's the watch.
You could have been did that. Your daddy been had.
I think it's kind of hard.
It is hard though.
But you gotta win though. You gotta win.
You gotta win. Yeah. Good when you winning. Yeah. Like when you winning, it's all good. But like when you get hit with that adversity, like that's the part that I really like to see because I knew at some point they weren't gonna win every game.
Right.
So it's like I wanted to see at some point with all this hype. We talking about top tier hype, Brett, when it came down to them when they was winning. To now y'all done lost a few games. Now what? You know what I mean? So. I
still think they gonna put up buckets, man. They just ain't got nobody to stop nobody.
Yeah.
And Deion got to do something, man. He got to do something because they can't stop. They can't stop.
Because it's already tough when your defensive line ain't really putting up pressure. So your secondary gonna have to show up.
Yeah.
And they bad.
Yeah. They gonna have to show up.
They bad.
It's the Pac-12. I mean, most of the time they don't got no defense. But I'm pretty sure once after this season, Deion gets some recruits in there, I think he's definitely gonna make.
We got to D.
On that.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted, D. Your coaching, it can come up some, but talent erases all type of coach because 90% of the coaches can't coach. They just got a lot of talent, and they know what to do with the talent that they got. Once the talent go down.
That's real. Nah, that's real. That's a real statement.
Once the talent go down, then the coaching shows itself more that they not as good as we thought they were.
Correct.
They were who we thought they were.
Correct, man. But, yeah, man, hey, just, other than sports, man, we're going to switch it all on over to music, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's been a lot of music dropping for all the dogs. Drake has kind of been a big conversation amongst the culture.
Absolutely.
Every time the boy drops, it usually is... You know what I mean?
The boy.
It usually causes conversation because he is the boy. You know what I mean? Drizzy Drake. The boy. October's very own.
October.
Respectfully.
The boy.
You know what I mean? But, as far as the album for all the dogs, man, how do y'all feel about the album, man? You know what I mean? Scale 1 to 10. You know what I mean?
I actually rock with it, bro. I give it a solid 7 for sure.
7 out of 10?
I mean, on a late night ride, I give it probably like an 8.5. I think it's solid though, man. I think at the end of the day, man, we gotta understand as artists, especially if you caught those artists when they first came out, so they gotta evolve. And at the same time, they ain't gonna be able to talk about the same thing. They probably gonna run out of content to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what you gotta think about. So, I think with him being this far in his career, I mean, I think it was a great album. It's probably out of the last few albums. I mean, I like it versus the last three, like last 2 or 3. I would definitely say I like that. I mean, I'm a Nothing Was the Same Take Care guy, so this is right in my alley. Him harmonizing, singing, so this is right up in my alley. So yeah, I rock with it. 7, 8. That's where it at for me.
Okay, 7, 8.
I really can't. I'm gonna be honest with you because this is talk what you know, not what you think.
Talk what you know.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't listen to all of it. One reason because I don't listen to music like how I used to back in the day. That's number one. Cause it's just so much being dropped in. It's just like I listened to old music before. Yeah, it's you don't give me a time enough to enjoy what I just heard. So I don't listen to it as much. But I have picked select fewer songs off there, like the J. Cole's track. That's a 5 track. Cole did get him on there, but
he did.
He did. Drake had a good verse. Nadine, Pauline, Claudine, all that type of stuff. I like the verse on there, Drake, but yeah, Cole got you on that one, but you already knew that. That wasn't even a question for you. You just wanted Cole on there. That's a great song. I like the SexxyRed one as well. I like that one.
Take to the skate ring, right?
Yeah, that's a skate ring, right? I like that one. I heard the big skate ring.
I like that one. But Drake always gonna give you, man. He give you an album where you gonna always have some hitters on there.
Have some vibes for sure.
He gonna have some vibes on there. I think with Drake, it's gonna be one of them things like LeBron. We see him so much. We ain't gonna miss him until he gone. If he really truly takes a year off.
Yeah, he say he taking a year off.
If he really truly takes a year off, I think he probably gonna do some features.
So what?
But
what he talking? I mean, what was all that with his what's going on? Like,
I have no idea. He said he gotta get his health right, man. I think he just, I
Man,
don't know.
take a year off.
I don't know.
Gotta get my
cause
stomach right.
I never really knew that he was like sick or nothing like that, or
Gotta get my stomach
anything.
right. Triple bypass.
Who knows, man? Nigga probably drinking lean and shit. You want to clean out or some shit like that,
My
man.
6-pack, I got.
Yeah, he did have a 6-pack. I know they said something about Drake getting some shit done.
Got my job done. They gotta go.
I don't know, man. They said like that. They said all them rappers getting lipo.
All y'all
They getting
niggas.
them BBLs.
Hey Drake, I'm disappointed in
Them
you.
face enhancers.
If you really did go and do that, Drake, I'm disappointed in you because I thought you understood what it meant to take time to get what you want. Because you done took time to build this shit up that you've been doing, and it seemed like that you understood that with time comes essence, comes great things. And if you just said fuck this, I'm not gonna work out. I'm gonna buy the body. I'm disappointed in you.
I mean, as a millionaire, bro, there shouldn't be no excuse for you. Because, I mean, you got the money. You know what I'm saying? You can hire a
Personal
chef,
trainer,
personal trainer, all of that.
No
Disappointed that's true.
And in that big ass house, I know you got to at least have a gym or a curb bar in there.
Disappointed.
He got a whole gym in there.
Disappointed. Got Steph shooting and Clay, KD. They still, what you say? I listened to your song, son. And I'm disappointed if that's what you did.
Man, I hope Drake ain't get that surgery. But
I'm
if he
disappointed.
did, hey, that is a sad thing, bro.
It
Ain't
is
no
sad.
excuse, bro. Ain't no excuse, man.
We ain't Bandman Kev over here.
He did get one. He
Nah, he
did get
did.
one. Yeah, for me, man, for all the dogs, bro, like, for me as a true Drake fan, like, I was kind of looking forward to a little something different. I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Overall, as a body of work, like, it didn't do what it needed to do for me.
Yeah.
But that's because I had expectations going into it.
Right. What's your favorite Drake album, too? After you get done with your run through, my bad.
I have to say Take Care. Take Care, my favorite one, but nothing with the same will be
When a
right
good
under
thing
that.
goes
But Take Care
bad,
just
it's not the
hands down.
end
But
of the
but at the same time, I ain't want like a Take Care. I wasn't looking for a Take Care.
Right.
But at the same time, like the format of a Drake album, typically the first track he going in and he's spitting. On this one, he come in, he's singing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And from there, you know what I mean? The features was cool, but like you can tell he was gearing it a little bit towards that younger crowd. And that's for his right to do that. You know what I mean? He can do that and that's fine. But as far as the quality of the records, transitions, I don't think they was, it didn't give what it was supposed to give for me. You know what I mean? For me, I could tell it seemed like he made that album while he was on tour. Like he ain't sit down and really like craft it together. He was kind of on the road, fuck it, I'm going in on the beat type shit.
Yeah, man, everybody ran at 8 a.m. in Charlotte out.
Right, and that's another thing. The thing with 8 a.m. and that's the thing that got me on my heels because when you hear the 8 a.m. in Charlotte, first of all,
you already thinking
it's a timestamp.
Fact.
So when you get the timestamp record from Drizzy, it's like okay, and then the nigga in his bag, he talking that
Right.
shit. So I'm like, okay, with the album, he definitely gonna be doing a lot of that. But to me, 8 a.m. Charlotte might be the best record on that.
He's definitely spitting for sure.
You know what I mean? But and so just kind of like the nuances of a Drake album that we usually get from like how he used to do is what I was looking for. But he ain't really giving me that. You know what I mean? And I can't really tell you a clear-cut smash on there. Like just the type of expectations I got for the boy because he is the boy. But like I don't hear like a smash, like a God's Plan, one
Shout
of those
out to
type
the
things.
boy.
It's just good records. But you know what I mean? Of course, it's going to do numbers, go number one. But I'm real interested to see how it sells next week. Yeah. Because I know initially Drake going to do big numbers.
But we got first week? 400?
About 410. So I'm looking for, like, to me, if he do like 100K second week, that tell me, okay, at least 100K. That's telling me people still fucking with it. But if it do anything less than 100K for Drake, I don't know. That pretty much tell me the people ain't rocking.
See, but I ain't gonna lie. I like Slime You Out, but I didn't like it as a single. I didn't like that as his single. So when he came out with it as a single, I was like, okay. I don't really know. But I do like the album. I just don't like Slime You. I mean, I like the song Slime You Out. I just don't like it as a single.
Yeah.
I think they still gonna rock with it because definitely with the one with J. Cole, that's gonna make everybody gonna press and go try to.
The SexxyRed one too.
That's gonna make
Correct.
that's gonna make people go and cook. So I can see him doing 100K on the second week. What I'll say is, man, everybody is so crazy. It's like I said earlier, when you ain't gonna miss it until it's gone. Everybody have what they want from their artists and what they want to hear from them, and that's how big he is. He has so many artists, and more than your average artist. He have more fans than your average artist.
Absolutely.
So I think that's how that goes to say how great to his greatness. You looking at him, you want to hear something from him. You know, you got the 30-year-olds want to hear something from him. You got the 35-year-olds, the 20, the 25. So he made it for the future. He got Yeet, guys like that on there that's gonna be pushing for the future. I understood where he was going.
Tizo touchdown.
Y'all motherfucking 40 and 50 and 30-year-old. Y'all motherfucking y'all 35, 40-year-olds. You know, if you're going to spend your ticket money, that's good. But y'all ain't a lot of y'all going to spend y'all ticket money. It's the teens and the 20s, 25s is going to spend that ticket money. So calm down. I get it. You want to hear this type of. It's a lot of music. While he's still. This is the beauty of the internet. While he's still here, while he's still living, the beauty of the internet shows you that you can make music at any age. It don't matter if you're 20, 25, 35, 55. You can make music long as it's good music, whatever genre, whoever you're making it for, that's who it's for. So he's built himself to where he can make it for any genre of music, pop, you know, hip hop. You feel me? So he's made that whatever age group. That's what I'm saying. So just calm it down. This ain't the last album. He gonna give it a year off, which he should. So y'all can give it time to miss him. You know, give time to hear him back where he got. You know.
Stop lying about that stomach though, Drake. Stop lying about that.
Keep the stomach.
Stop lying about that though.
Keep the stomach out of it. And you know he do got the record with. One of the most popular records you was talking about, the one with SZA and
SexxyRed,
Sexy. You know, SexxyRed is, you know, has been pretty much taking over headlines for the last month or so, 2, 3, 6 months. Absolutely. With various things, various topics. You know, one of the hottest female artists out in the game right now, man. And you know, she just announced, you know, she was pregnant on yesterday. You know. The last week, the sex tape dropped, you know what I mean? And, you know, I think they're saying, or within that week or a week before that, she had some comments about Trump that rubbed a lot of people wrong, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Any words on SexxyRed version?
She got a Facebook lifestyle.
Like, absolutely.
Like everything that going on. I feel like I'm on
the book.
I feel like I'm on a book. Y'all don't feel that way? I definitely feel like that.
Yeah, she Facebook girl out there.
Yeah, for sure.
I love all my hood babies. Definitely for sure. I love all my hood babies.
Shout out to the hood babies, man. 864.
But man, you know, we just misguided sometimes. You know, that bullshit she said about the Donald Trump and, you know, freeing my niggas and all that type of shit. Come on, man.
But Trump did free her niggas though.
What the fuck that mean?
Because he freed Kodak.
No, I mean, okay. Kudos to you, Trump. I mean, you gotta look at it, man. It's chess, not checkers, baby. And you right now we playing checkers in the hood, and they playing chess above our head because just because he released somebody, that's to show you what they doing in front to hide what they doing behind their hand. You can't go for that, man. Like, oh, he released and he gave us some money. Nigga, we don't need money, nigga. We need resources.
I don't think it was even his party that gave us the refunds. I don't think that
the stimulus.
Yeah, I don't think his
Trump
party
did give us them checks.
No, he gave us stimulus. I'm saying I don't think his party was the one that was pushing for that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. You might be right, and you might be right.
Democrats,
I don't think so.
But look, that's how misguided we is.
No, we are misguided.
We thinking he giving us this, that, and the
but
third.
He signed the check. His name on the check.
He ain't had no fucking choice because of the fuck.
He have to sign it.
He did.
He made sure he signed it.
But the house.
So we can think that he gave us the money.
Right.
So you know this is a very strategic, smart move on his behalf.
For sure.
You know
but I mean, I also too though, man, I think with SexxyRed and people like that, I mean, I feel like they kind of like. Bad them, not necessarily bad them to a corner, but they kind of set them up and they ask them questions that they know they gonna make a crazy answer. But to that point though, like if you know you don't know what you're talking about, man, just shut up.
Hey, what the name of the show is?
What the show that she was on?
Right here.
Oh, talk what you know.
Talk what the fuck you know, cause you don't know nothing about what they saying. Move on to the next motherfucking conversation. I don't know nothing about no Trump and all this shit. Let's talk about something else.
But you know, man, she a ratchet girl, so you know she can give you more info than you supposed to get.
Nah, she need to chill out. It's some sad shit with her too, you know. But I ain't gonna rank on her. I know you say I ain't gonna rank on her like that. When I say sad shit with her, you know, like it's certain things that, you know, shouldn't be passed by, like the whole the rape thing that she said. I'm like, damn, that's tough right there. And she made it seem like it was a normal situation. Yep. And I'm like, man, you in that type of shit, like that's rough right there. You know, not to saying that you gonna let it bury you down into a hole and nothing like that, but man, you made that seem like that was just something that happened every day. I'm like, man, you know, and you just gotta think about what mentality, you know, we are in when we talking and discussing things with certain folks, you know, and they ask you these questions about the presidency and different things of that nature. If I don't know nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. And then I mean, she don't care because she, I mean, like you say, she, Donald Trump, you know, hey, shout out to Trump and all that type of shit for letting Kodak and all these motherfuckers go. I'm like, man, hey, no blow to Kodak them, but what the fuck they do to get in there?
I'm just glad she put that stack of money down.
She keep that stack.
I'm just glad she put that stack of money down. I got tired of seeing it.
Yeah, man. She is I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, she is one of the representatives.
Keep putting out weak sex tapes and shit like that.
Female culture.
Come on, man.
How you feel about this sex tape? This sex tape?
I ain't see it.
Was it brown?
I seen a preview.
Was it pink and brown?
I love my hood babies, but man, SexxyRed, you gotta give me something. I ain't even want to beat off of that video.
Oh my god!
I ain't want to beat. I ain't even want to beat off that video. Off the preview that I seen.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even when it was going around about her having a sex tape or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Well, if Twitter, it's hard off Twitter because if you scrolling, Twitter go get you.
Yeah,
it don't matter if you trying to.
Twitter gonna get you.
You gonna see it. It's news.
Twitter gonna do it to you.
So they gonna show it. So I didn't go looking for it when it said they gonna show you. Hey, SexxyRed got new tape out. Next scroll you do is here go the tape.
Yeah,
they got the tape. They're like, and it was just a preview. It wasn't to me. It was just a preview. Maybe like I don't know. It wasn't that long or nothing like that. But when I seen, I scrolled. But
it was mid. It was mid. It was just a dude was on top of her, just doing whatever.
Yeah, spit shine that motherfucker something.
Yeah. That was a strong conversation too about having to spit on it or whatever. Before, like, is that a bad thing? You know what I mean? They was trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing that what I mean. You may have to spit.
It's not.
Do what you do before you gotta. Insert,
It's not. I just want to see a better performance. But go ahead, your boy.
Hey, SexxyRed. All I got to say is, man, make sure that you consult with your local physician.
Yeah,
just make sure you get all your checkups and all of that. We wish you a healthy, safe pregnancy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she pregnant, ain't she?
She is pregnant. Yeah, she pregnant. That's why all that shit crazy. And for me, like, even when the sex tape dropped, like when she came out and was like, she didn't do it. She was sad that it happened. I was surprised, and I also think a lot of people was kind of surprised because it's like with her brand, somewhat. This is sad, but it's like if you see something like that coming from her. It ain't really like no old shit, like, because the motherfucker, that's how she act. Yeah, that's the type of shit she put out into the world. So I think with her, I mean, I know like this whole shit is like the thing right now, but at some point we got to be real about what that type of vibe and that energy does. Like, it's a reason why her shit getting leaked. You know what I mean? In my mind, you know what I mean? So it's like you gotta be careful about that.
One thing I can say about SexxyRed, she has been true. She has been true to herself. I mean, she been a hood rat from the jump.
Correct.
And everything she's done has been in a hood rat manner. Even her going to the football games, carrying a stack of money, free my baby dad on the back of the pants, all of that. I mean, she been true to her name.
Hey, that goes to show you how strong the black, that black rub off for you, baby. He got WWE motherfucker talking about SKEE-YEE.
I seen that, bro.
Hey, that black rub off, baby.
You seen the Jets only had a little chain on and all of that.
Yeah.
When they took a picture with SexxyRed.
We trendsetters, man. That's just, I mean, that's simple as that. We trendsetters. We got the power, man.
Yeah, man. She got a real movement going on. It's just like, at the same time, with that brand and what she doing, you still don't get too caught up to a point to where you just like you crashing out and everybody like pretty much exposing yourself to a point to where you kind of taking away certain opportunities from you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be certain rooms people ain't gonna be letting no SexxyRed go into.
I think it's just kind of hard for a lot of people, artists, whatever, because I mean, you exposing people to this limelight that they never got before. So they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, if this is what I'm doing and this is what y'all like me for, then I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep giving y'all what y'all want. So I respect the hustle, I respect the grind.
That's what they mean when they say selling your soul sometimes.
For sure.
Doing things that's out of character, that's it's not morally correct, and you talk about for who morals. Well, I feel like everybody should have a sense of moral,
Absolutely.
But when you come from a certain place and shit like that, and getting money is all that you know, or that's all that you think that's supposed to be, life is supposed to be about, man. That shit, I mean, it could take a toll on your average person when it comes to trying to make money. I ain't gonna lie, I had moments that I tried to do certain things, or not even try, but just thought about doing something just to make money. But on hindsight, you look at it and be like, man, that shit ain't worth it. You know,
sure.
you could do other things, you know.
So I gotta have my dignity.
Yeah, my dignity, my moral self-respect. You know, I got people looking after me. I don't want my kids come up trying to do shit just because they feel like money gonna take the problems away.
Yeah. You're gonna take some away though.
Yeah.
Some.
We always get to this conversation with money, which is gonna be good for the next
Some.
episode. But also, with the money, I almost lost damn tab. Oh, Offset. Offset just dropped the album.
Right.
The third Prime Migo or whatever. But how y'all feel about Offset album? I feel like Offset dropped a great album.
The best Migo.
You know what I mean? And also I feel like with the way he did things with this album, like most artists don't do this anymore, but he had a real a process to dropping his album.
He did.
Like it was a rollout. Like he did the freestyles. He did the live with K Sinet.
Yeah. Nah, it was nice rollout.
Yeah, so like he's dropping music videos.
Collab with Denim Tears too.
Yeah, like he's been doing things to stay within the mix, doing things so people can be tuned in, and then when he drops the project, it's a great project.
So
you know what I mean? So
too.
doing the versatility. So I think like with this album, he definitely stamped himself as the best Migo. All due respect to the great Quavo and the great Takeoff. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Takeoff, man. But I definitely been saying Offset was the best Migo for a minute. So you know it was nice to see him come through and deliver. I mean he don't got no skips on that album to me. I think it was a very solid album. I actually listened to it on the way here. It was super solid, man. I like the Metro track that he got. I like the little Dissolve track.
He's singing on it.
Yeah, he's singing on it. I say he had a little versatility, man. You know, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Quavo, it might be over for you, man.
I mean,
over for you.
I like to look at him. I mean, him and Cardi, you know, and I know he probably writes songs for her. I mean, definitely for sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he definitely got some input in it.
With her personality and to write the words to, you know, how the flow and things of that nature. I mean, you just gotta credit, you know, like you say, Offset. He's definitely he's a creator. Yeah, he's definitely,
man. And you can tell even like Offset. I just say just in general, if you just watch him kind of outside looking in, like Offset, like once he got married, he kind of like he had this little shit, but like as time went on, you could tell like in comparison to Quavo and Takeoff,
help him evolve.
He had to evolve.
Facts.
He got a family.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So where Quavo and Takeoff probably just going home to do whatever, Offset going home to a wife.
I got
kids.
A family. Yeah, I got a family.
So I got bigger responsibilities, and I can't be doing the same things I was doing.
Facts.
So I think a lot of young people can kind of look at Offset as like a good example.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of kind of like how at one point you in this life, and then once you get like a family, it's certain things you just can't do. You know what I mean? So it's been real good to see the evolution of Offset.
Facts, man.
How do y'all feel about them saying rap being down 40%?
I can believe it.
Yeah, I think
I can believe it. Yeah. Cause you got to think about it. Like, if we look at the majority of rap music that we listen to, but all of it is the trap rap. You know what I'm saying? Trap rap. I ain't even gonna say the trap rap. It's more of the trap rap, really. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it is repetitive. You know what I'm saying? That's all we hear until Drake or somebody else comes on the scene. That's all we hear. So I can definitely believe that for sure. And two, man, you got to think about it too from this standpoint too. Like, when it comes to rap music, like we not really the ones that's actually going out and purchasing or buying music. Outside of Apple Music, we not buying music, bro. We not. I
blame the labels for that repetitive shit you was talking about because they looking for motherfuckers.
They pushing it.
Yeah, not with talent. They looking for trendy motherfuckers with that's trending.
Nah, that's real.
That look, you know, they got a certain look or whatnot. And it's always been like that. But they ain't looking for that fucking talented brother that can spit, that can sing, sister that can sing, whoever. They're not looking for that person.
So do you blame TikTok too? Because I mean I think now you don't have to be talented, bro. You just got to be able to be catchy or trendy,
right?
Or whatever the case may be.
I don't necessarily blame TikTok for it. I mean, TikTok just another way to expose yourself. So I don't necessarily. I mean, you still got to go get TikTok ain't giving the checks to go make the music. You know, they just making music and putting it on there. But the A&Rs and all them guys or the labels, they giving out checks to certain people. Really, they give. I mean, they want to give out the check to get them in that little deal or whatnot. To make more money off of them than they gonna make me anyway, right? So Because when they give them that money, you can only do certain things with that money anyway. So and you gotta give it back. So I would say no, not TikTok. I would say it's just more so to me about who what's being played, because the radio always been controlled by A&Rs and things of that nature. What's being put on, so and that's what control it, and that's what they looking for.
Yeah, it's like it really boils down to the labels. At the end of the day, you know, like TikTok is there, but at the same time, it's the labels going to the people on TikTok to take whatever sauce they doing and just rinse, repeat, and shit like that. But like you saying, like I think it's just like a lot of rap is real easy consumable. A lot of the kids consuming them. And we not buying. We like to stream. We're not buying. We're streaming.
We're streaming it. Yeah.
So I mean, I think a lot of stuff. I think within music, not just rap, other genres are going down as well. Yeah. But also at the end of the day, rap did really have a down year this year. Like it took a while for like a #1 record. So also the quality of music is not the same. That's a fact. So I think, all those things combined kind of may bring up the whole 40% thing, but people still listen to music, you know what I mean?
How do you feel about the media as far as like how they critique artists? Like for instance, Joe Budden, how y'all feel about like just how the media critiques artists in general? How y'all feel about that? It's their
job. I feel like it's their job. I mean, like they fans just like we are, but their voice is just bigger. So it's gonna be, pushed out to more people. But I think that's the point of the media, sports media, music media. They see what they see and then they talk about it and they critique it.
So do y'all think it's like a fine line between like critiquing and hating? Because okay, go ahead, D. I know you want to get on here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I get it. Even with Joe Buttons, he was hating. You gotta admit that you was hating. He not gonna admit it, but if he really to himself, I know he got a feeling that he was hating because. And he do what he do for a reason, right? But at the same time, I get it with the critiques. If you don't like the Drake album or, if it wasn't for you, then that's cool. Say that and say why it wasn't for you. He said why he wasn't for him, but he went more in detail and like, he must be fucking 25-year-olds and doing this. And I'm like, bro, they got nothing to do with the music, bro.
Yeah, fact.
I get it. You talking about his influences helping what he created his music, but no, that has nothing to do with the music. Hey, my critique is I don't like the music. I didn't like that he had this such and such on there. I didn't like that he had this right here. I want to hear more of this from Drake, which is your personal opinion.
So you think Joe Budden is a hater?
I do think he got some hating in him. Yes, I do think he got some hating in him. And I mean, don't get me wrong.
He give Drake his flowers too, though. He do.
But it's easy for a nigga to give somebody their flowers, and that make it easy for you to hate.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you flowers, but nigga, I don't like you. It's like, you feel me? Like you can't do that. You feel me? Like it's either, bro, you either like the nigga or you don't like him. Okay, you don't like him, cool. Yeah. What about his music? Well, I didn't like this, that, and the third. I don't like him, so I'm gonna talk about what he didn't do. Well, if he liked Drake, he would have never said nothing about all this other extra shit.
Or
he
said
said
to him, like on a personal level.
And then putting all this shit, I'm gonna post what he said to me, what he texted to me. I get it, he want build his pie up and shit like that, drive the numbers and clicks. That's cool and all, but nah, Joe, I mean, you gotta sit on that you're a hater. You gotta stand on that, and that's fine. Haters get paid too.
Fact. How you feel, Jay?
I mean, well, I don't really mind what Joe said outside of the part when he talking about the 25-year-old.
Because what he said was facts to a certain
because I agree with everything, with his commentary about the album, the sequence to the J. Cole record. Everything he said, I agree.
He made some points.
It was real good. He making great points on that. But when he went to the 25-year-old stuff, it's
on a personal level,
you can't say that type of stuff.
That's hating, bro.
Because you putting that out there.
Yeah.
And people gonna grab that. And now it'll be people thinking that might be true. So I think when Drake came back at him, that was a lot of reason behind it. Just like the music is one thing, but to put out stuff like that, now you putting bad stuff on my name, you know what I mean?
I can't even validate what you just said about my music because now you done brought some shit in that ain't got nothing
to do with the music. Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
No, that's real.
Real.
And even Joe at times when he was older, he was fucking with younger girls too. Like he even said it in the pod. So it's like, you gotta be careful when you throwing out them stones, guys.
So that brings up a different point. So as far as Joe Budden, with him being a previous artist that was, I guess he wasn't as successful
he was.
as Drake was.
He wasn't.
Do you guys?
I guess. But go ahead.
You guess?
You said I guess he wasn't. But
no, he wasn't.
Okay.
He wasn't,
okay. Ain't no guessing about this shit.
It was no guessing. So do you think that he has a right to critique Drake from that standpoint?
Yes. Absolutely, and like it's like when it's like you got the right like if you have knowledge of it, and you know what I mean, you are aware of what's going on. Even if you can't rap,
you don't have to be the best.
Rap at all. You don't have to be the best at all, but you be knowledgeable enough to know what you like and don't like. And even
Absolutely.
Joe has the credentials. He was on. When he one of the best rappers.
Let's not get misconstrued. He's no slouch in the booth.
Yeah, so
let's not get him misconstrued. He's no slouch in the booth. He's not.
Yeah, and he also been with labels. Like he been within the music industry.
He wasn't the best one on Slaughterhouse, but that's another story.
He wasn't.
Yeah,
no,
on Slaughterhouse.
He wasn't the best one on Slaughterhouse.
Who the best Slaughterhouse?
I mean, he had a few on. I like Joey. It was a few of them.
Joey Ortiz.
Yeah, Joel. Yeah, it's
Crooked Eye.
Record sales says otherwise.
What you talking about in the booth? We talking about in the booth. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, no, you're right.
So that's what I'm saying. But
right.
Look, with that, what you had said earlier, what was the
can Joe
should he be able to critique?
Look, so everybody had a right to critique, long as you went and checked out and you got your opinion or your facts or whatever that you gonna draw your opinions behind, right? I got the right. You got the right. They don't got to be in the industry to critique. We the listeners. The listeners are supposed to critique because we are the ones that are receiving, right?
Correct.
So it wasn't nothing wrong with Joe critiquing. It ain't about the critique. Everybody go critique. I'll say it's just he has the right. I have the right no more than you or Jordan have the right? So I'll say with him, he more so just gotta keep it about the music than it is about anything else.
Stop trying to switch the topic.
Yeah, he made it about something else, and Drake ain't responding to him if he said he don't like his music because he felt like it was too young. Drake ain't about to send no shit out like that.
I mean, it felt like it was more on a personal level. Like he got some like a personal vendetta against Drake. That's what it felt like.
Well, I wouldn't say it was that far, but I can definitely see like Drake being and plus them niggas done had times when they was beefing.
Yeah.
They had tracks against each other and shit.
Fact.
Like that.
You don't have to, and he didn't know. And to answer your question, Joe didn't have to take. He don't have to be a great musician or this, that, and the third in order to critique somebody else's music. No, you don't have to have those credentials because you're a listener and you know what you like, and it's just your opinion. At the end of the day, it was Joe's opinion. Don't mean it was fact. Just no more than it was his opinion about how he felt about it. It was the facts of me and you. So it's just opinions, and opinion about the music versus opinion about my lifestyle or who I'm dealing with.
Yeah,
it's two different things.
It's two different things. Yeah, because at the end of the day, Joe has respect in the game as far as a rapper and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's easy, you know what I mean? Of course, him being in the position that he is now as a person who talks about music, anybody who don't like what he say, the first thing they gonna say is that he wasn't a successful rapper. Right. So that's like the easy, low surface thing to say to really avoid the facts he's spewing out.
Hey, Drake let him know the mob ties on there. They listening on the line, baby. You keep playing, Joe.
Drake got to chill with all that.
The mob ties niggas is listening, baby.
Drake got to chill with all that, though, man. He got to chill with all that.
Hey, that's his crew. I mean, that's his boys, though. You know, they bred Drake.
I understand that.
He came up off of him.
But that's just like us.
They came up off him.
It's like us being boys and y'all the enforcers. Like,
hey, stop running your mouth.
Stop running my mouth from my boy get on your head. Like, I think that's weak, man.
Stop running your mouth.
Man.
I think that's weak.
Stop it.
But I rock with Drake, though. I rock with Drake.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Drake, man. Still doing what he doing. Still on top 15 years later. The run is one of a kind, man. And, you know, with all that being said, bro, I think we're going to wrap it up right there.
Wrap it up. Rap.
Anything we want to leave the fuck off with, man?
Pump it up. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Carolina?
Prayer.
Cam Newton ain't there no more.
Prayer, man. That's all we can talk about. Prayer right now, you know.
Yeah, speaking of Cam, and then you seen Cam Newton come out and say like he wasn't gonna play for the Jets unless they pay him over $5.5 million. What is wrong with Cam Newton?
He just talking.
We gonna disregard all that.
Okay.
We're gonna disregard all that.
He just talking.
What is he talking about? Like, bro, you don't want to be in the league.
It's easy to say what you wouldn't do from the outside looking in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's some arrogance there.
It's definitely some arrogance there. You know,
he wanted a cigar lounge to get some people some walkthroughs in there. You know, Cam Newton, he said so. Let's go to cigar lounge.
I ain't gonna lie to him, man. I think Cam gets critiqued a lot harder than the average.
Nah, he gotta be quiet. Shit like that. He opened himself up on that.
That was dumb. That was dumb to even say.
He asked for that.
Cause like Cam,
Nigga, you play for
Cam,
500.
you my favorite player all the time, but yeah, nobody paying you that.
Yeah, bro.
You play for 500, Cam. Quit playing.
Nah, he ain't gonna play for 500. I know he ain't.
It would, cause it bring his. That's promotion.
But you gotta think about his pride though. He not gonna play for 500.
It's promotion though.
But that's what's wrong with him right now.
You know what that is.
That's the main reason why
bullshit though. I feel like he make you think that he play because of promotion.
I don't think he'll play
to
for
be
500.
a starter right now in the NFL.
He ain't gonna be no starter.
500.
That's promoting for the Jets.
He
wasn't coming back to be no
backup. He'll be the starting
backup.
practice squad.
He wasn't coming back to be no backup.
Then that's the issue though. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, he saying they got paying $5 million to be a backup?
Nah.
That's the issue.
He just said he wanted to come back.
I think he want to start.
I know he want to start.
No, he done.
I think that's far fetched.
He got just as good a chance as Colin Kaepernick. Y'all ready to go ahead and
Yeah, we're gonna call it right
chill
now.
now. Chill now.
Colin Kaepernick.
Hey, we not putting him on Colin in the league. We're not gonna put him on the same level as Colin now. Colin ain't been in the league in like 10 years now. Don't do it like
with
that.
you know, shout out to Ain't High Fitness, man.
Hey, Aim High Fitness.
Creative
Drinky drink,
Souls.
Creative Soul, Drinky Drink, man.
Drinky Drink.
We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Appreciate y'all. How about them boys? I got the boys and Ravens at the end of the year championship.
Stop it.
Hey, he said it, man. This is talk what you know, man. Boo.
We out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That looking got me hot over here. I'm over this.
Yeah, I'm hot.